Literally Heinous. Literally Heinous with Lily Maslia.
Hello and welcome back to Literally Heinous. This episode has been in the works for a very long time. I think this is the episode I've been most excited to record, and I can't believe we've never done one together.
I know.
So this is my BFFFFFF, one of my all-time best friends from freshman year of high school. She's a fabulous dancer, choreographer, model, creative, tech founder, visionary, dog owner, Elsa Stallings. Welcome to Literally Heinous.
Oh my God, so happy to be here. I'm so excited to get into this.
Thank you so much for coming. You're a busy gal. How's everything going?
This past week, I had so much anxiety. I already felt burnt out. I've been freelance my entire career. And so it's taken me probably just until like this year to really know what my schedule is like. I personally love the winter because I feel like I grind it out. You really see who are the hardest workers in the summertime. Because when it's beautiful out and my friends are like out city biking, like having a drink on like a Tuesday at like 3, I'm like, I want to be, but it's like you can't, like when you're building an empire,
I always
like
say
girl
that I'm
bossing
building an empire.
Yeah, I know.
Do you get it from me?
Yeah, probably.
I saw a funny tweet that was like, my goals in the winter, like become the best version of myself, work out every day. My goals in the summer, look hot, swim.
Yeah, no, like literally. Yeah. So anyways.
Yeah. Do you ever wish that you had like, you'd ever been like a 9-to-5 gal?
No, absolutely not. Never, ever, ever. Even on my worst days where I'm sitting at my computer sweating for 12 hours, like building a deck or something stupid.
No health insurance.
What I do for love, like what I do for my passion, like I have to remember, like it's kind of insane, but yeah.
So let's tell the Haniacs. So like, what is your passion?
That is a hard question. I have a lot of different passions. I'd say my passion is mainly around bringing movement to commercial spaces, whatever that means. So not necessarily ballet. I'd say like talent work. I do more ballet. Like that's kind of like my expertise and the way I market myself. But I think overall, the way I'm kind of positioning my role right now, because right now I'm in the middle of applying to creative agencies. I'm pitching myself as a creative movement strategist. I like feel creative about like a lot of different things.
So you are a ballet girl. Would you say that is like your OG, your core is ballet?
It is now because I kind of got pigeonholed into that, and I felt like it was the best way to market myself with like the current like commercial landscape. But I started as a hip hop girl. Do you remember that?
I don't know if I remember your hip hop.
I remember, I was thinking back to like one of the first days we met, and that was when Instagram first became big. Yeah. That's how long we've like known each other. It's like since Instagram first was born.
Yeah. God, that seems so long
ago. And there was a picture that I posted of us both doing a breakdancing move.
Yeah.
That was when I was in my breakdancing era.
Elsa, we went to a school in Atlanta called Galloway, a private school. I was there for middle and high school. And when we transitioned to high school, like everyone in my grade left, and like it was like record numbers, and it's a pretty small private school, but like half of my grade left. So like all of my friends, none of them stayed for high school for Galloway. So I was stressed coming into high school. Like we got a bunch of new students. We got some freaks, but we also got like Elsa, and like Elsa comes in, and she's always been beautiful, by the way. And so I
thought that about you, and I loved your shirt the first day. I was like, oh my God, this girl's eyes and her shirt. I'm like, I want to be friends with her.
Well, I knew you were friends with a lot of the older people at our school because your older sister, Olivia, shout out, she was like friends with a lot of people in that grade, even though she didn't go to Galloway. Like, so you already knew a lot of the juniors or seniors from your sister. So I was like, who is this girl that like knows all these seniors and she's so pretty? I definitely like hated you for like 4 seconds, but then I spoke to you and I was like, she's everything to me. And we just kind of like became BFFs. And then after that year, then you left Galloway.
I know.
And then I was like back to square one. I was like, okay, I finally made a friend in high school. And then you left Galloway. And then because is that when you did online school after that?
That's when I did online school. I had like an ego death. Okay. Like I'm like 14, like, oh, I should be like hanging out with like friends. Instead, I'm like going to this like conservatory with like 12 other girls.
Yeah.
I'm like, dancing.
I was
training all
actually
day.
okay with it because I was like, okay, if she's gonna leave Galloway, at least she's not going to another school where she's gonna make like more friends. Like at least,
Yeah, I know. Like, trust me, I definitely like got demoted like socially. Like,
I was just like, okay,
brutal.
I was like, okay, at least like I will still be her friend. She's
Yeah.
not gonna like make a bunch of new friends and forget about me.
Yeah.
I loved your online school era.
I know. I did too. I mean, I definitely grew a lot. I definitely got self-conscious about being like staying like in the group though. So I definitely felt like I missed out on like that high school experience, but like I don't know. It's
Yeah.
like looking back at it like I'm like I worked my ass off like
Yeah.
with training.
So what
and
was
stuff.
your high school experience? Like it was
Ooh,
ballet
yeah.
all day and then online school?
Yeah, I would do online school in the morning. And then at 12 I would drive to like basically North Georgia and
Yeah.
train for like 8 hours.
And then for college you went to Pace University.
I did.
Which is in New York City. So you moved to New York at 18.
18.
That is pretty cool. So you've been in the city for like 10 years.
on September 1st.
Yeah. How was your experience at Pace University?
It was great. It was like, okay, it was wild. Have you ever seen Divergent?
Of course.
You remember when, what is her name?
Shailene Woodley.
Yeah. So you know when she like finally decides to go with like whatever that wild tribe is?
Dauntless.
Dauntless, yeah. So when they're trained and they all have to jump on
Yeah.
that train and they're all just wild and like she's like that's how it felt to me. It was just like everyone. My first audition there, like when we had to like audition for our first semester show,
Yeah.
everyone is just the most amazing, most wild, most like out of pocket characters and dancers. So I was like coming from like a ballet conservatory. I was like.
Yeah.
And so I kind of got pigeonholed really quickly as a ballet dancer. I did Nutcracker and all that stuff. But I didn't really get to grow. Like, I mean, it was probably one of the best decisions I've ever made. But like, I could still. There's some. They have some problems. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, no college experience is perfect. Like, I wish I did several things differently
Yeah.
in my time there.
Definitely.
So, did you major in dance?
I did. Commercial dance.
Yeah. Was it really competitive being with like other dancers and creatives?
Yeah, it was so competitive. I mean, you had your favorites, and like
Yeah.
that was the thing. It was like when cast lists would go up, like
Oh,
cast lists
God.
are up, and like people would like comment like or like post in our group chats being like cast lists are up is just like to prank and like upset each other because it was just such a traumatic. It's like looking back at it now, it's like what the why was I freaking out?
Any sort of like theater and performance is obviously like dramatic in the literal sense, but
Yeah.
like emotionally. Have you seen those TikToks that where it's like make the comment section look like a theater
Yeah.
group chat
Oh, yeah.
when a cast list goes up?
Yeah.
And it's people commenting like, wow, like no rules for seniors, I guess.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Or like,
Exactly
y'all,
how
if
it
you're
is.
complaining about your part, like please stop.
Yeah, right. I know. We would have like a couple different classes throughout the day, academics, whatever, but like from like noon to like 3 we would have ballet and jazz back to back. And so basically at the beginning of the semester we would basically have like an in-house audition.
Yeah.
So they would audition and then rank us.
Ooh.
So I know, brutal. So I had never taken jazz before. I
Yeah.
never like I knew hip hop and stuff, but like I like had trained so much in ballet in the past couple of years leading up to it that I was just a ballet girl, so I obviously went in. I was in jazz D.
Oh no.
Okay, I was all the way at the bottom, and then I was in ballet A. So it was kind of like this weird.
Yeah.
I was able to kind of like
That
move
they
around.
do that in Pop Star Academy, the Cat's
Yeah.
Eye show.
And it's so kind of like fucked up though.
Yeah.
Like, and I would say this to my professors like straight up, and I think I even mentioned it when I saw them a while ago. Like, I think that's super messed up. There's that whole study about like teachers who like treat all their kids like they're all gonna get like A pluses and they
Yeah.
actually do better. But like if you get like D like
Yeah.
down at the bottom of the barrel, it's kind of like hard to feel like you can like level
Yeah.
up. So it was kind of, and at the end of the day, like I'm paying just as much as these people. Like this,
Yeah.
we're not like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was kind of just.
But shouldn't there be like incentive to work harder, or shouldn't like
Yeah, but they didn't really feel it didn't feel that way.
Really?
Like it was very obvious how cliquey it was, and like the dancers who were really good at hip hop, they were in the hip hop pieces. Like the dancers, like the ballet dancers were in the ballet. You know, the reason why I went to Pace was because it was like for the working dancer. Like
Yeah.
I didn't want to go to like these other kind of more like liberal arts schools.
Yeah.
It was like, no, I wanted to like get a job when I got
Yeah.
out. And I felt like Pace understood it. I have some of my best friends for life from there and learned a lot. But I think because I was not a favorite. I did work harder, and that's why I didn't get stagnant after I left. You know what I mean? Like,
what were some of the things that like the favorites did to be favorites?
That's a really good question. They were just really good at picking up choreography really fast. Like, I am horrible at picking up choreography. I'm so bad at it. And so I did really bad in auditions. So that was why I really didn't get cast a lot. It was messy. Like, after shows and stuff, like, professors would go to like get drinks with like the students and stuff. It's like, would you ever do that at Ohio State?
It's terrible. Yeah. One time I saw my math professor at a bar at Ohio State, like a student bar, and yelled at him. I was like, you don't belong here.
Oh my God. See, no, that's like the opposite. It's like you would see your professor, everyone would flock. And then like we would like, if there was like music on, like we almost like treat it like an audition. Like there would be like a fucking like dance circle, and like the professor's like there at the fucking bar. And like everyone, I'm like, what is this?
That's so weird.
Dystopian.
It's so like the creative world, like New York, but it's like I'm in Columbus, Ohio, and there's a math TA.
Yeah,
like it really like wasn't that deep. And looking back, I'm like, he was probably only 23. Like he was just a
Poor
TA.
guy.
Like,
he's a TA. He's not even like a. How dare you? This is our territory.
I think he was I think he was a TA.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I was just
wish I
looking
had
out
that
for the
energy.
I mean, okay, he was a graduate teaching assistant. Like he was at the O, for any Ohio State people listening.
Okay.
Like there's so many bars in Columbus. Like you could have gone somewhere else. You know, that's a student bar. Do you feel like you were a college student or a New Yorker, like the second you stepped foot?
Wow, that's a great question. I definitely think for the first year, I felt like a college kid.
Okay.
Definitely. I was in the dorm. We all really stuck to each other. It was really just like going from, I also didn't know where to go out in New York. So I would just like stay in like Fide.
Yeah.
Which is the worst.
Terrible.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Telling people I lived in Fide is like when I tell them I'm a Cancer. Like they're just immediately bummed out. Like they're just like, oh, I'm sorry.
Fide
Okay?
is so
Fide
weird.
is brutal. And I think that there were like months where I would go without seeing actual direct sunlight because the streets are so small. The buildings are so tall.
Yeah. It's cold as hell.
Brutal.
I remember like when we were in college at some point, and I remember you telling me you lived in Fide. I'm like, oh, I live in Fide. It's so embarrassing, but I knew nothing about New York, and I just remember being like, it doesn't mean anything to me. Like New York's New York, and then like the second I stepped foot in New York, I literally the first time I went to Fide, I thought of you, and I was like, ooh, like
It's all gray and dark.
It's such a bad area.
They tried to build it up with Seaport. I'm like, no.
Yeah. When did you start to feel like a New Yorker? Like the city was yours.
City's all mine.
And it's like with the New Yorker discourse, like I know, like I really do think if you live in New York, you're a New Yorker.
Yeah.
Like I just,
but no,
a native
Fide
New Yorker.
is like the Nebraska of New York. Okay. It's just like, it's no offense to Nebraska. I didn't mean it. The amazing dancers come out of Nebraska.
Flyover
let me just
state.
say. It really is. But okay, this is a clear answer to me. When I signed with Wilhelmina, that was when things really started to change because I would go to set uptown and I would start meeting these creatives and these photographers, and I went to like all the like Wilhelmina events. I like met a very important person probably in my New York life, Thatcher.
Oh God.
Like I know, who like ended up, he like showed me what like nightlife really was. Like before we would, like my friends and I would go to Stone Street. You know what I mean? Like, in 2017, 2018 was when like, I feel like New York nightlife was like really good. Like, and so that was when we were kind of like going around to all these places in Lower East Side, like Chelsea, stuff like that. And it was just, that was when I felt like I was really like a New Yorker. Like I actually understood like where like the 456 train was taking me, and where like the AC was taking me, you know, like actually understanding where things were and where good things were.
I feel like that would like being in New York would just add a whole different layer to a college environment. Yeah. So you started with the Stone Street bars, and then as the natural transition, like you graduate to the Lower East Side bars, and then at some point Brooklyn gets mixed in.
Well, so this is the thing. It was either all or nothing. So we'd go to Stone Street, or we would go to like Lavo, like Lavo or Up and Down or One Oak, like when those were like still around, and they were so fun. Like
I would do anything to go to One Oak, and its heyday.
It was amazing. It really was. Rest in peace to them. So it wasn't until I really got into the real like nightlife scene, like the kind of like cool, edgier kind of vibe, like the middle in between. That wasn't until my sophomore year. And that was when I started to really see what New York was all about, really opened my eyes.
And you had a fake ID for all of these bars?
Yeah, I guess I did. I definitely got it taken away a lot of times and then somehow convinced them to give it back to me.
So I want to go through your resume that I have pulled up.
Okay, great.
And talk about some of like your coolest experiences and your most favorite. So we have choreography for the Knicks dance team.
Okay.
Working for Lenny Kravitz, Beyoncé, performing at the Grammys and Victoria's Secret.
Yeah. Okay.
Pretty impressive career. So what was your fave?
Well, what was my fave? I would say, so I actually didn't choreograph for the Knicks. I was on the creative the creative team, which was, it was my dream job. It really was. Like I was designing, like we were doing everything from designing like how the court appearances would be and their promos and like what, and I would design. I took in charge of doing like the jumbotron, so I like the editing for them when they're, I know, right, like little me like editing for like what's going to be on this big ass jumbotron. It was surreal. It was just amazing. Allegedly, we got too good at our job because the dancers started, like, they got a profile in the cut, and they were doing all these things. And so I think Jimmy Dolan got freaked out that there was so much highlight on... Jimmy Dolan, the owner of the Knicks in Madison Square Garden. I think he got freaked out that they were getting too much spotlight, and so they cut my creative team.
Oh,
I know. Brutal.
That's horrible.
Take a shot every time I say brutal in this,
no, that
interview.
Is so terrible. That's so rude.
Yeah, it was horrible. It felt, it was like, and it was also like, it was a good check too. So.
Yeah. That's really, really cool. Were you sad that you weren't working for them when they just won the...
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Do you keep in touch with any of the Knicks girls?
Yeah, a lot of them went to college with me. They were like a couple years under me and stuff. And so I'm pretty close with one of them, or with a few of them. And so it was our creative team, and there were like the three coaches basically. Yeah. And so I kind of keep in touch with them, and yeah, it's good. Maybe one day we'll circle back to that. But it was just like, I just got to like explore all my creativity and show it was when I first started working with my boss too, so I had a lot, I felt like I needed to prove, so I was like working my ass off to show her what I could do. And so it was just so fun.
Amazing.
Okay,
Victoria's Secret
was it came up really randomly. This choreographer and movement director here in the city that I love randomly hit me up. She's like, hey, this is like a really low budget thing. She didn't tell me what it was. So she was like, she just said VS. I'm like, okay, I guess it's Victoria. But like, it was really like the pay was really bad. So I was like, okay. I show up to set. It's literally the Victoria's Secret set because they were like filming in a few days. And this was for the promo video. And I guess it was kind of just like background stuff. They literally put wings on me. It was like 2 days. The thing about this stuff, it's like you don't know if you're going to come back the next day. It's like the talent work, it's like you have to be ready to go. Like my agent could text me right now being like, hey, they need you on set for tomorrow. Can you come for a fitting tonight at like 7? You know what I mean? It's like and then your whole next 2 days are just taken up, you know? So it's kind of like all over the place. Like I didn't know I had to go back for the next day until I'm literally in bed about to go to sleep, not thinking that I'm like going to be called back. And then the choreographer, not even my agent, but the choreographer is like, hey, just making sure you're going to be there tomorrow at 7 a.m.
Oh my God.
Okay, sure. So it's crazy. It's all over the place.
So you were shooting a promo video for the Victoria's Secret fashion show.
So at the very beginning of the fashion show, like right before, there's like a long promo video done by like Torso Solutions, who's like they're really cool directors and make a lot of really amazing stuff. So it was kind of like a really exciting like promo before the opening. It's crazy how much work goes into that. How much money they throw at it. Like it blew my mind. When I first started my talent journey, I would be like, oh, like they don't have like my size shoe and I have to squeeze my foot into this, or like we're on set like sitting around for like hours and like, oh, this, like all this stuff, and like it's really easy to complain, but when you see, especially being a choreographer and being on the other side, like in production now, seeing how many things go into this, and like especially Victoria's Secret, the amount of like star power that was on that set, like Emrata only came in for one take of it, and then she's like, yeah, no, I have to leave.
Emily Ratajkowski, everybody. So she came in for one take.
And she's like, yeah, like I have to leave. Like,
was she sitting around waiting around?
I think so. Well, like, so basically it was like one long shot. So the way they have this really big like jumbo like camera that like goes really fast, and like you have to say like clear, and you have to like clear out of its way because it literally moves at like the speed of light. And it's like really fucking
like
scary.
a glam bot.
Yeah, it's a glam bot, basically that. And so it takes forever to like reset everything, and like if you watch the promo video, that's like one of the model, I think it's like Adrian, or no, maybe Imrat, someone's falling and then someone's spilling this and something, like it's supposed to be really chaotic, and then you have to reset from the beginning like each time. And so she was like, yeah, I can only do this, you know what I mean? And
who else was on set?
Adriana Lima, she's like 100
my
feet tall.
Yeah.
She's so hi everyone, like she's so
one of my
sweet.
favorites. I've always thought she was so beautiful. You know, she's like a crazy Christian though.
Is she?
Yeah, I read or I listened to like a little bit of a summary of her memoir.
Wow,
she's kind of odd.
Is she?
Yeah, but she's so beautiful.
Okay, well, good for her. I mean, she's amazing. Like her, like she walks in the room, you're like, it's just, you just know it's her, even if she's on the other side of like literally the sound stage.
Was Candace there? She's my other favorite.
She was there. So I actually was on set for 3 days. So the first day it was like literally one shot, and like if you watch the promo, it's 3 seconds. Yeah, literally.
So crazy.
And then the next day I was standing behind Candace, which was crazy. She's stunning. She's very quiet. Yeah. She's amazing. And then the third day was it was the day before the shoot for the show. And so I was in a room. It was basically a big, like the holding area technically was like this giant soundstage with all of the makeup. Yeah. So Pat McGrath was there with her team, which was crazy. And then I'm literally sitting there, and like this girl is like reading this book, like the Anthony Kiedis book, The Scar Tissue. Have you read that? The guy from Red Kiedis?
Wait, from Red Hot Chili Peppers? His memoir?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And I'm like looking at it, and I'm like, oh my God, I love that book. And then this girl looks up. She's like, oh yeah, I used to date him for a while, blah, 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 all this stuff. And it's Stella Maxwell. I don't know if you know who that is, but she's like this fan. I'm like, oh, okay. And it's just like all the famous, like Alex Kasani is running around. Like everyone's like, Alex Kasani is the funniest person I have ever met in my entire life. She's just so funny. I can't even like explain. She's just constantly like making faces and doing accents and random things, and she's just
okay, so Anthony Kiedis' memoir is like crazy.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Okay, so in his memoir, like, I mean, it was published forever ago, like 2006 or something like that, and he says in the book at one point that like his girlfriend, or this girl he was fucking, like he found out that she was 14. And then he was like, yeah, and then I had sex with her one more time and then never saw her again. So, like, fully admits to, like, knowingly having sex with,
does not give a fuck.
Like, maybe she was 16, but absolutely under 18.
I don't remember that part. I blocked that
There's
out.
this podcast that I listen to, like, summarizes celebrity memoirs. So I'll listen to that when I'm, like, interested in one but don't want to read it all. But, yeah, it's a good one, too, because it's, like, I love rock and roll, like, rock stories like that. I'm like, So that's crazy that she like dated him and then read his memoir.
Or I don't know, or she was like good friend or something like that. I was like, oh, okay. And then I'm like, oh. And then someone was like, Sella. And she like went over. I'm like, oh, okay. I put 2 and 2 together. That was who that was. So
do you follow Anthony Kiedis' current girlfriend, Eileen?
No.
She's a writer at Vogue.
Oh, of course she is.
I know. She's 30.
She's just amazing. God,
yeah, I mean, she's like, apparently she was big on Tumblr forever ago, like in 2014. But I started following her because I just saw it in one of my Reddit threads that she posted with him. So he's like 60 and she's 30. So obviously people were up in arms about that. But it's like, she's a whole ass grown woman.
Yeah, she is a grown woman. And also the men our age. And just like, why am I trying to defend? But like, you know what I mean?
I mean, like, it's Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I know. It's like, I would,
But yeah, she's pretty fabulous. She's a good follow. She writes for Vogue. She's like a sex columnist for Vogue. And
she's literally like Carrie. Do your thing.
Whatever. I'm jealous of her.
Yeah, me too. I'm excited to go stalk her after this interview.
So what is it like competitive vibes when you're in a room with a bunch of gorgeous models?
It is like everyone. It's funny. I was watching this video of Dua Lipa the other day of her. It was so funny. It was like a so crazy love her moment because she like is balancing like a cup on her head. If you look in the background, everyone is facing her, like rotate, and that's how it is when you're in the room with a celebrity. Like everyone's just like like everyone's just facing each other, and it's just very like weird. And like I could feel in that room there were so many celebrities that made like it maybe that's not as applicable, but like I definitely felt myself like, how are people perceiving me right now? I definitely didn't feel relaxed. Like I wanted to be friends with them, I wanted to talk to them, but like I didn't want to come off like, I don't know, like weird, I guess.
What's like a situation where you've been in when there's like a celebrity there and everyone's just like acting crazy, like staring at them, being weird?
When we were with Lenny, like
Lenny Kravitz.
Lenny Kravitz, yeah. First name basis, you know. You can just feel everyone like when they're working around him and stuff. These celebrities are just the sun and you're just rotating around them, facing them. You know, that's how it feels. Like when we did Vogue, like the Vogue, like, you know, we were at Chateau Marmont for that. And you can just feel like everyone kind of just like facing the celebrities, like wherever they are in the room, everyone's just kind of like trying to like push in on them. It's a very like bizarre, like, I'm not explaining it well. When you're in one of those situations, you'll absolutely know what I mean. And like, it is exactly like that Dua Lipa video of like, everyone's just like,
I need to see it.
Yeah, you can see people in the back. It's just weird, and it's just like whatever. But like in a lot of a lot of situations when I've been around celebrities, it's been a professional environment, so it's not that chaotic. Like dancers know how to hold themselves around. Totally. Like when we did Beyonce, it's like she's like in the room and like she's focused and she's working, so then everyone else is focused and working.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about Lenny quickly.
So I was on the creative team for that, and then I was also a dancer for his Wembley show, and I was in his music video, his Paralyzed music video.
So crazy.
Yeah, it was great. I love him as a person. We also, my boss and I, before we went to Europe to like start working on the tour and work on the UEFA Wembley show, we went to his house in the Bahamas. Wow. And it's beautiful. It's like this massive just like patch of land, and he gets in his Jeep with me and my boss, and he like doesn't have a shirt on, and he's just like in his like jeans, and he's just like asking he's like asking questions about you know what I mean? It was just like, he's just some guy. Yeah. But he has the most amazing energy. Like I love him as a person. He's very personable. He's great. He's a real musician. Totally. Like pop stars, they're musicians too. You know what I mean? Like they'll have like a full band on set with them or on stage. But like, I remember like my boss and I like wanting to pull our hair outs one night because we're like literally at the stage on like doing tech for like 12 hours at this point, and he's probably spent like 4 hours on like 4 bars of like one song trying to get it right. And it's so he is a perfectionist. He really cares about his music, and I really respect that about him.
What's your favorite Lenny Kravitz song?
I love The Chamber.
Okay. I don't think I knew that one.
Yeah, I know. It's a
deep cut.
It's a deep cut. It's a really good one. I love that. Beyond the Seventh Sky. Like a lot of these songs, like the set list changed 1,000 times when we were working on the tour, but like it's they're all like kind of burned into my brain.
So you danced on tour with him?
Again, part of the creative team, but I danced in his Wembley show. So to kick off his Blue Electric Light tour, he did the opening show at Wembley.
Okay. Did Lenny do anything funny that surprised you?
He obviously really cares about his health. And so, first of all, he was talking to me one time about that video of him going viral of him working out in the leather pants. Have you seen that?
Oh yeah.
And he's like, I don't get why everyone thinks that's a big deal. Like I have shit to do. Like, and like people think that it's staged. He's like, yeah, I literally just rolled up in my leather jeans because that's all I have. Like people thought that was like a posing thing, but he's genuinely just like that. Like he just works out like that. He also like, he eats really clean, especially because he was going on tour. He wanted to like look his best, you know, as we do. And there was like one of like the tech people who had like a big thing of gummy bears. He kept like going over like off stage to like grab these gummy bears and like kept eating them. And then the next day he's like, oh my God, I can't believe I ate all those gummy bears. Like, oh, and like, he's like, I know, but it's like, he's just stars. They're just like us. You know what I mean?
Really, he's also like a dad, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. He's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we talk about Queen Bee? Can you give us a tiny little crumb of what you worked on with Beyonce? And I'm not trying to get like shot by like the...
I know, the NDAs are pretty like locked in. She is like, she's like a machine in the way she works. Like she's just like gets down to it. She like, I remember she just like came in.
And can you say like what you were doing with her?
Yeah, we were working on the Dubai show.
Everyone remembers that show. It was a few years ago. I mean, it like totally went viral. Beyonce did like basically like a surprise like secret show in Dubai.
Yeah, and no one could have their phones out, stuff like that. Yeah.
And who was dancing there?
Me. Yeah. It was the hardest 8 weeks of my life.
Yeah.
Training for that or rehearsing for that. Mainly because my boss was really hard on me.
Yeah.
So the way so I started working with my boss just as a creative. Like, she's very much in the hip hop world. Fatima Robinson, for those of you who don't know her, an absolute legend. I started working with her creatively. I was like, hey, I just want to be in the room with you.
Yeah.
This was like, and then she was like, okay, just come up with some ideas for Nick's, whatever. And then I did. And then I got hired. I was like on her team. And then she had me come out to LA. I guess it was like 6 months into our relationship, I guess. And she was like, I need you to come out to LA. I'm doing this thing with Beyonce and she wants point dancers. And so I might need some help with some of the dancing.
And were you just like gagged?
I was kind of like, okay. The way
you didn't have a reaction, really?
No, because like the way Fatima has worked with every star on the planet.
Yeah.
She's basically a star herself. So the way she talks about it, she's like, yeah, okay. And so I went out and I was just going to help with some of the point stuff, I guess, like with the audition. Uh-huh. And then it's so fun. She was like, okay, like, let's see if you'll come, or like she'll want you. Cause I was in the audition basically. Like I assisted in the point part, but then also did the full audition. And then I was at her house in Ojai. And
at Beyonce's house?
No, at Fatima's. And she was like, hey, can you go pick up a few things like for dinner tonight? And she's like listing them off. Like she's like, cream cheese, like spinach, by the way, you're going to Dubai, and then bread, this. So she literally is listing off all the grocery list, puts in that I'm going to Dubai, and then keeps listing.
Just
like,
to like prank you?
No, because that's just how she thinks. Like she's just not like it's just not a big deal to her because she's done it so much. And so then we rehearsed in LA for, I think, like 4 weeks.
Wow.
And then
and at what point, like, how much did you rehearse with Beyonce?
She probably came in, so we worked at a small studio for 2 weeks, and then another 2 weeks we were at the sound stage, which is when she came in.
And what was that like when she would just walk into a space?
It was fucking scary. Not because I was more scared of my boss. Shout out Fatima. Like I was, because this was really hard for me because this was hip hop. Yeah. And so I was really coming in as point, and then I ended up doing all of it. And so it's also like physically kind of hard to like switch from going on point to also, so like, you know what I mean?
Totally.
So, and she was really hard on me. And I think some of it, like I kind of like manifested for myself. And so it was, like I got really in my head, so it was a mental strife for me being there, but it wasn't necessarily because of Beyonce. It was because, but we would do like a show and tell at the end of the day, where like we would have to show everything that we worked on, and like if you fucked up, like it was scary. I mean, you know, because like you can get cut, like you can get cut from a job, like even after an audition, that does not mean you're secure. And so I went home many nights thinking that I was going to get cut. But I think it was just mentally, I broke up with my boyfriend during the time, like my man's now, but I literally was like, I can't think about anything except this.
You said au revoir?
I said au revoir.
He's French.
Anyway, yeah.
So back to when like B would walk into the room. Oof. Just like, is everyone just like so on edge?
Everyone just gets very... And it's not her. Like, it's not like she created that atmosphere. It's just like, it's intense. Like, the boss is here,
not
you know?
to compare Beyonce to Anthony Anderson, the host of We Are Family. Like, I know there's like some similarities. Yeah. Like, I know that you dance backup for Beyonce in Dubai, but I was actually on like one season.
I get it. No, I know exactly where you're going with this, and it's real.
Like when we were doing like our tech rehearsals for the game show, like just kind of practicing, making sure like our iPads worked. Yeah. And then when Anthony Anderson walked in, everyone was just... But like you were a little bit, because like he's the host, like he's the talent, it's his show, and it's like, of course Anthony Anderson is no Beyonce.
Well, maybe in his own right.
Was it hard to make friends there?
No, we were all really
okay.
We all like bonded pretty quickly. Good. I mean, these girls are like family to me, even like to this day. That's also how I felt about my dancers. My fellow dancers for the Lenny show. Like I'm going to London next week, and I'm going to be there for my birthday, and so we're getting a little private like room at this place, and so I'm inviting all my...
So fun.
I know. So it's like you kind of like trauma bond, because it's just like, it is really, working with an artist is so much more intense and scary than working with a brand. Yeah. Especially because you're kind of like susceptible to whatever the artist, like I didn't deal with this with Lenny and Beyonce, but there were some other people that that I'm not going to say, that they would show up super late, and then they would waste everyone's time, and the manager didn't like this and then changed this last minute, and then it made the actual literal live show fucked up. You know what I mean? And it's like, working with an artist and their ego and their entourage and their team's ego, I don't ever. Yeah. I do want to later on, but right now that's why I'm focused more on brand work.
Yeah, brands are nice because you kind of have that safety element.
And there's HR. Yeah. Remember, we were talking about that. There's no way. Yeah. There's no HR in the entertainment talent world. You know what I mean?
So I've always thought that being a backup dancer on tour would be the dream job for dancers.
Yeah, it is. I think the Renaissance job, I think after Dubai they went on and did Renaissance. I didn't do that. I did not have the bandwidth for that either. I had no.
Do you think they would have hired you to do it?
Well, my boss was the director of choreography. Oh my God. But I think that she Dubai was hard for me. It was hard. She actually took me out of one thing, which I'm fine with, but
you got benched.
I got benched, and then I felt bad because I got another girl benched because it was 2, because I couldn't just take me off. But I think, and then she sent me a text the next day and explained, and she was really supportive, and I'm just not I'm not that hip hop grounded dancer. I wasn't then, I was doing so much point work. So yeah, it was just really hard. And so I was not expecting to do the Renaissance job, and I didn't. But I say that is probably, doing a world tour is probably the dream. I don't know if that was always kind of my dream for a while, but I don't really think it is now.
Yeah. In the dance world, what performers, pop stars are the dream to work with? Would you say?
I'd say Beyonce. I'd say Ariana.
Yeah.
Taylor treats, and I'm not saying this that other artists don't, but I've just heard this specifically, that Taylor treats her dancers very, very well.
Yeah, I mean, she gave all of them a $750,000 check.
Yeah, and also tour. It's when you're dancing like that, she obviously has her whole team, and she's whoever the artist is, they have everything that they need. Dancers, you just kind of get put on the back burner, right? You're working your ass off, you're traveling so much, and they need to have a physical therapist on set or on stage, and they need to have the right craft, and the food is shit, and it's I've heard that in so many different tours and stuff.
I mean, that whole Lizzo lawsuit was crazy. I think it got dismissed, or they settled it out of court.
Yeah.
And can I say something crazy? I'm a Lizzo apologist.
Oh.
I kind of love Lizzo.
I know.
That's my millennial cross to bear. Zoe, our friend, she texted me or sent me a Instagram thing. It's something saying that Lizzo's new album only got 6,000 sales.
Oh.
And I was I gotta go. And I literally listened to it the next day. I was I gotta stream it.
Yeah, just over and over, repeat. Gotta get those
I don't
up.
Die for her necessarily, but I'm yeah, I like her.
Yeah, right. Not me.
What other lore is there in the dance world? Are there any beef between people, or what makes someone respected?
Yeah. Beef, dancers love to date each other.
Really?
They all are dating each other. So it's obviously there's so much drama. I was dating a guy.
Oh yeah, this was crazy. Can you talk about this?
Well, which part? I don't remember. It's just him in general.
Yeah.
I was just, well, no, I mean, I was dating him, but he had been dating someone before me, and then I don't know. I can't, honestly. There's so much drama, but it's just dancers are the most dramatic people on the planet. It's the world revolves around them, and there's just there's such a the theatrics are just through the roof. So it's just a lot. I'd say really serious thing that happened not recently, but it's kind of more ongoing. So there's the commercial world, and there's the ballet world, and there's convention world. Convention world is ugh. It's dance moms. There's a lot of grooming that goes on. So a lot of my friends at Pace, I came from a dance a ballet conservatoire. They came from the convention world. So you're on tour with conventions week to week, a profit situation, with these teachers and stuff. They were just celebrities, and everyone wanted to be near them and touch them and be on the touring dance team.
Cheer?
Yeah, it's cheer kind of. creative. And so there was just like all this drama that came out. Like this one photographer, shout out Lee Gums, who's like very, very talented photographer. And he just blasted all of these choreographers that are basically like grooming all these kids and stuff. It's like really like dramatic.
The child dance world is crazy. It's
kind of gross.
It is kind of gross, and it's also, I've learned, like really expensive. Like it's a very expensive hobby for your child to be in. You know what I fucking love? And I've always wanted to ask you this, and I don't know why I haven't, is I love tap dance.
Didn't you do tap?
No, I've never done tap. I just have always loved tap. Like, it's my favorite form of dance.
Oh my God. I love tap. There was tap at that show that we went to. And I was like, because we went to this play the other day. Oh my God, my hair. And we went to this play and they're like doing tap. And I'm like, turn the music down so we can hear those clicks, those clean clicks.
Can you do tap?
I did one semester of it, and I still do them I work on my clicks every once in a while.
Like really good tap to me is like ASMR. In Book of Mormon, the musical, when they do this one song, like this amazing song in it called "Turn It Off," and it's so fun. Like it's a whole like cast number. It's so great, and then they break into like a tap routine, and then they like rip off their Mormon shirts and have like sparkly vests and just go like full Broadway tap.
Yeah.
Like, I fucking love that shit. Jack and I are actively looking to choreograph our wedding dance.
Okay. I'm doing that for you. I told you I would.
Really?
Do you want me to?
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Okay.
I usually don't take those on, but I'll take it on for you.
So I want it choreographed, and I want it to be really fun. Like, I want elements of like swing. I want elements of like, I don't know, even like kind of goofy, just
we can mix it,
like
mix
1950s musical, like singing in the rain. Like obviously we're not going to be like Gene Kelly, but even if it's just a little like goofy and then like some fun dips in there, I don't want it super romantic. I just want it to be fun.
No, I get it.
Like my wedding theory is like, I am putting on a show.
Yeah.
Like people are paying money to be at my wedding.
Yeah.
Like they are spending their time. Like I am giving them a show.
Yeah.
Like my dad and I are choreographing a dance. Jack and I are choreographing a dance. Like I'm making everyone run their speeches by me.
Wow, that's so good.
Oh my God. Okay. So we'll talk offline about our choreography. So you're like obviously freelance. So you're gig to gig essentially. And allegedly gig to gig. And then a lot of times, like, you have to create your own work.
Yeah.
And you're not getting paid for it. And you're just, like, coming up with ideas for shoots or for dances. How do you balance, like, working with other people and, like, putting shit together, like, out of your own money?
It's a great question. So the way a lot of freelancers work, at least like in my space, whether it's a choreographer or a director or something, it's just about creating portfolio work. The perfect job will never come. Like I got with talent, and I keep going back to that, like Savage Fenty was like, obviously like, it was very rare because it was the director I wanted to work with. It was shot great. I got great assets and footage out of it. That's never happens. So it's like, if you want to show what you can do creatively, and in my case like creative strategy and choreography, like I kind of need to do it on my own first to show what I can do. I've been pitching it like, hey, I have this idea, here's the deck, and here's the deliverables I see for this and the assets and everything, here's a timeline I think of, let me know if this works for you. That's kind of how it, and like I really believe in that. It's a little hard right now to like get like brands, especially big ones, on, so I'm kind of working more locally right now, but that's kind of how you have to kind of get the ball rolling. You can't like you can wait for someone to pick you up, but like the hottest choreographer right now, his name's Robbie Blue, Robbie's World.
What has he done?
Gap. He did Gap. He does a lot of
commercial.
Cat's Eye stuff. He does like everything right now. He got picked up because he did a like a concept video and someone loved it and it got picked up that way. So it's kind of, that's how it goes. I mean, with social media, as much as people hate social media, it's like you can connect with so many people.
It is the modern day resume for creatives. Like in the 9-to-5 world, you have your resume and you've got your LinkedIn and you list your work experience. Like in the creative world, like dancing, comedy, like everything, like your social media is your resume.
Like after being on the other side, like production and things like that, when we're casting, like I would send stuff to my boss, or even like my own thing. I'll just look at whatever the top 3 like if it's like a good representation of their work or whatever, like then I'll hire them off of that. Like it's not like I'm not going to go digging for a YouTube reel or something like that. So that's why for me personally, I don't post any more personal stuff on mine. like, which is honestly kind of freeing because now it's like I don't have to worry about like getting a pic, you know, and I know I'm being like, if I'm in a professional setting, like that's when I'm going to be posting on socials.
Yeah, like creating specs, like it's also something you do in the film world too. Like what was that John Krasinski scary movie called?
A Quiet Place?
Yeah, Quiet Place was a spec script.
No way.
Yeah, so it was written by, I think, 2 guys who just wrote the script as a spec script. So like in the film world, you can just do that. But these guys wrote a spec script. John Krasinski liked it and produced it and became a great movie.
I watched Obsession yesterday. Have you watched it yet?
No, I read the plot, so like I know what happens.
Okay. Why would you do that? Because I'm gonna just microdose it and like not get anything out of it.
No, I literally microdosed Obsession.
Like blue balling yourself.
Yeah, it's like when you blend a meal in the blender to like get the nutrients.
Foul. It's foul work.
Because I'm interested in what happened, but it's too scary for me, so I wanted to know what happened, so I read it.
I was dying at one of your episode where you're talking about like the bone temple.
Oh God, yeah.
That's how I felt yesterday. Like I was so.
Yeah. Okay, so we have to talk about something really triggering.
Oh my God. Okay.
Male creatives.
Oh.
So
Gus, I'm just kidding.
Like how we mentioned earlier, like sometimes you have to make your own work, and sometimes that involves male creatives. Do you have any like horror stories about?
Yeah, I mean every day, right? They're always
should men be creative?
They shouldn't be.
No,
they should be working at the mill.
They should be in a coal mine.
They should be and then work their way out.
Yeah,
you know,
every man starts in a coal mine, and you can work your
exactly.
way out. Perfect.
Yeah. So one of my upcoming Substacks that I've since put on hold just because it takes, you know, I put a lot of thought into my written work. Of course,
they're great.
Thank you.
I'll link it in the assets.
Thank you. This upcoming one was going to be like titled. It's a working title, but it's like a situation that was once dangerous, but now that my frontal lobe's developed, it's just waste my time and annoys me. It used to be dangerous when I was younger, when I would think I had connected with someone, like a guy who was a high up creative or something, and think that he wanted to work with me, or I could be like an associate on a project or something, but like oh my God, he like actually thinks I'm like creative, like we see eye to eye, when it's actually he's just like trying to fuck. So it's like, and the amount of times that has just happened is just, it's a little like heartbreaking, you know what I mean? Because it's like, that's all I'm like seen for, and it's like at the end of the day it is up to me to like change the narrative, I guess, but like obviously the odds are against me and other women in this position. So that was really annoying, and it's day to day. Yeah. Like I'll get DMs from like a guy, and like it's funny, they like know that we know now, so it's like they will position it like they're evolving. They're mutating. Oh my God.
They're being trained on AI.
Like it usually starts with like, I'll post something that's very near, like very important to me, or like I feel like is a good representation of myself professionally in my work. They will hit back with, oh, this is great, would love to chat ideas. And they usually like off themselves early. Like they haven't fully evolved yet. They're still like in that learning. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool, great, connect. Like, how's coffee next Thursday at noon? And then like before that, I'll post a picture like of me in my point shoes. I guess it's like, I don't know, it's like an invitation to like say something gross, and they'll be like, God damn, so sexy. I'm like, delete.
Knew it. Gotcha.
Delete. Fuck you. I'm like, I literally said this to a guy the other day. I was like, dude, really? And then he was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't mean it that way. Like, you have to just like call him out. But it's just a waste of time.
That's so funny. Waste. So you do like, it's like in Looney Tunes, like when you set up like a little piece of cheese under like a stick.
Yeah.
Then you pull the stick and they're like, oh.
I know. So I see you for what you are.
Okay, so you'll set up like a coffee date, and men hate to meet up at 12.
Oh my God. When it's like bright and I can
and you can see their
wrinkles.
fangs.
Yeah, their fangs and stuff. Yeah.
And then you post like kind of a sexy pic, and then if they respond sketchily, then you know.
Yeah, then I know. Yeah.
That is hard. Are there any other like red flags? Like if something in their bio or something that they post, if they call themselves
creative director.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they're a creative director. Creative director is this fake world or role that guys who are trust fund babies and went to NYU and now live in Dime Square. Like that's what their that's what their role is. Yeah. And they just like fuck around all day.
A creative director is like a real job, but it's like a one-off kind of job.
It's like the word, so it's like
that can't
for example,
be a career.
I could say I'm a creative director. Like I do have creative director. I like have to I cringe at myself as I write that in my bio, like as I write that like in like the description of like a piece that I do, because I am a creative director in that sense. Like I thought about the whole thing, but like I don't call myself a creative director. Yeah. Like when I am applying to creative agencies, I'm going to say I'm creative movement strategy or something. Like everyone knows if you use creative director, it's immediately like you're like next. Yeah.
So you did go on the Tarte trip.
Yeah.
Can you just tell us a little bit? Just what was it like?
It was really intense. There was a lot of drinking. Yeah. There was a lot of drinking. So obviously that didn't go well
You went
for
on the
me.
Tarte trip as a +1. Mm-hmm. You feel like that trip was so like iconic?
Yeah, it was definitely iconic. It was really intense. It was crazy. There was like a lot of drinking, and it's like a lot of people partying. So it was like, it was kind of like obviously hard to navigate, but it's amazing how much money is put into these things. You know what I mean?
Did you have any like content requirements while you were there?
No, none. But everyone, like, it's funny, like, because I'm not an influencer. Like, my best friend who brought me is like, he's obviously like a big fucking deal. And it's funny that these influencers know that they're like going to work. You know what I mean? It's also like, it's cool to say that you're going on the Tarte trip. So obviously, naturally, they're going to post stuff. But it's funny. It's like we would go into like one of like the events or like whatever like thing that they had going for the day, and like everyone just has their phone out and just like knows how to shoot stuff. It's kind of like influencers in the wild. Like they know how to like the angles. They know how to like turn it on, which is like pretty cool. I mean, like I'm not one of those. But, yeah.
Are they just like filming everything?
Yeah, they're filming everything, which can kind of like get a little, I mean, I could never do that because I just feel like you're in this they're like working, so it's like you're in this beautiful place and you want to like enjoy, but they're literally on their phones like editing like so much, like having to worry about like getting angles and stuff. It's like, you know, when you like go to a function and you're like, okay, you want to get the picture and then be done with it.
Like I will be somewhere and like know that I need a good picture, and sometimes like I can't relax until I get a good one.
That 100,000%, and I let everyone know. I make it everyone's problem. I need this picture. Like I'll tell my man, I'm like, you need to take a picture of me right now.
Jack has gotten a lot better at it, and he like has really started to understand, like, thank God, because it is just kind of embarrassing, but sometimes it's like, okay, I worked really hard on my hair and my makeup and my outfit.
They don't get it.
And I'm at a cool place, like I want a cool picture. And the worst is like when I'm with a group of people, like it's like college friends, like that aren't like Instagram oriented. The worst is like when I'm with girls and like they don't even care.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, so I can't even.
And they're like not hyping you up, and you're like, hey, like I'm always like, someone takes a picture, I'm like, let me know if these are good. Happy to take more. Like
pop the leg a little bit. Like, ooh, shake it. You know?
I know.
I went to the beach a few weeks ago with friends, like college friends in Florida. Like I didn't get one picture. Like I was rejoicing when I was the first one at the beach. Like I literally went to the beach earlier and I was like, I'll set up, y'all meet me. So I could take self-timer pictures of myself. And they were all terrible because they were like up angle. And I was just like praying that none of them would come. So I was taking like a million self-timer pictures of me because I'm like,
when you're running against the clock,
running against the clock. And it was, beach pictures are kind of hard.
And that's level hard.
Beach pictures are level hard, and I knew that there wasn't anyone on the trip that I was comfortable like asking, like, let's take a walk, because if I'm in a bikini taking a picture, it's gonna take a minute to get a good picture that I like. Like taking bikini pictures,
takes forever with the angle and the lighting. Like I completely understand.
You're built like a god, of course, but like it's hard for everyone. You know?
No, it is. I like have mental breakdowns, definitely.
Like everyone does. It doesn't even matter if you're like the skinniest person alive, if you have the perfect body. Like taking any bikini picture is just like,
it's really, there's a real art to it.
Yeah. The fact that you do bikini workout videos,
I can't believe I did that.
Bro,
I can't believe I did that.
No,
are they?
It is absolutely
I had a spray
incredible.
Tan on. I know the one that you're talking about. Like I have like spray tans and stuff on. So it's
I got a self tan. If you can't tone it, tan it. That's what I say.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, I mean, if you can take like a workout in a bikini, then that is like, you've made it. Like,
but it's like I get that done. I'm like, thank God that's done. Now I'm gonna like eat my weight and
but
like.
In a workout, you're like moving. Like if I'm posting a bikini picture on Instagram, just know that's one of 42 million.
I know,
and it's the only good one.
Same though. Like I feel like it's easier sometimes with videos though, because like if you're like still, it's like you're stuck there forever, and that's burned into everyone's brain. At least like with a video, it's like you have some movement.
Yeah. Do you get a lot of creepy crawlies in your DMs?
Oh, all the time. You want me to read some to you?
Oh God, no. I don't even want to know what's up in there.
All the time, and it's also like so. I like posted one the other day, which like wasn't even like major hot or like thirst trappy, but then like you go to the hidden comments
They'll
and there's
find
this
a way.
guy, there's this guy being like smoking hot, and it's a picture of him with his family.
It always is.
Brutal.
Do you ever
Brutal.
get like, I had a TikTok go viral. This was a few years ago, and everyone was commenting on my boobs in it, and it like freaked me out.
Oh, it's so scary.
And yeah, doesn't it make you feel a little on edge?
Yeah, I remember when I was in a really broke era of my life, as we all are, and I was doing to like get, I don't know, I guess get my numbers up and stuff on like TikTok. I was doing a lot of live, and I just felt like I was getting thrown to the sharks and getting eaten up. Like it's just like people are like, it's just, ugh, I don't want that perception of me, you know?
Yeah,
it's not, very icky.
It's not professional too. Like you're a professional like businesswoman. Like you don't want to be like.
Yeah. And I'm struggling though. Like I'm struggling with like I'm still kind of on this line. Like when I was younger it was more talent work, and now I'm kind of like in this, I wouldn't, not purgatory, but this weird kind of gray area of like talent and choreography and creative, but still do talent, and I model and I do this, and sometimes someone will send like a brand wants to work with me, but it's like, are you a creative? Are you a are you a talent? It's a good job, or it's a good problem to have, but it's kind of like I'm spending a lot of brain power trying to figure out how to structure that, like specifically on like my Instagram and like my internet perception. You know, it's hard.
Yeah,
because it's like, what are you?
Yeah, but we're still young.
We're still young.
Aren't you so excited to turn 30?
I guess
I'm excited to be
are
30.
Yeah. Okay. Me too.
Because that's the only choice, is to be excited.
Yeah. Like, what else are you gonna do?
Because it's like I
find the fountain of youth.
Will not take the substance. I just will not drag my feet and bitch and moan about aging.
Okay.
I just can't.
Okay.
It's not an option for me. The only choice for me is like, I have to be excited.
Yeah, right. Okay. You know what? I can
so I just kind of gaslight myself into it a little bit.
Okay.
But the other thing is like, I have heard from so many people that like
it's amazing. Your 30s are the best.
And like you stop caring what people think.
I can't wait for that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you just like fall into your own a little bit more. So I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
And can I say something crazy? I think being 40 will be cool.
Oh my God, yeah. Oh, I'm going to be a bad bitch when I'm 40.
I'm going to have a ton of Botox by then.
Yeah, me too.
I can't wait. Have you gotten any work done?
I have. I got Botox done here.
Okay.
No. I'm very self-conscious of my smile lines. And I've had them since I was like 15.
Because you're so happy.
I guess. Maybe that's it.
Yeah.
Right now they're really bad because
I've never
really.
No.
Oh my God, I'm so self-conscious of them. But this has been, my under eye has been pretty bad recently.
Really?
But she did some Botox to help with that. She like put it on here. Her name is, I think her Amy at Velour Medical.
Okay.
She's like, it's really hard to get in like with her. Like you have to get. She's the only. I like cut notifications on Instagram. Like I'm also always on Do Not Disturb.
Yeah, you are.
My mom. I know.
You are a D&D queen.
I know.
I hit that notify anyway so fast.
You're like, boom.
Yeah. I'm like, hello.
I know. But I'm like, I appreciate it.
I only do it when like it's time sensitive.
Yeah, you're like, hey, like,
need to hear
can you
from
like, yeah, seriously. But she's the only person I have my notifications on for, because she'll like make like little openings for people randomly.
I haven't gotten any Botox. I definitely will. I just don't think I need it right now.
Yeah, you don't.
So I think I'm chilling. I think maybe after the wedding.
Yeah.
I also think I'm gonna cut my hair again after the wedding.
Really?
Yeah, like do my little bob.
Oh my God, that would be so cute.
Because I've never had a bob in New York.
Oh my God, Bob in New York.
But I don't want to cut my hair after getting married and like signal to people that I'm becoming like.
I know, I feel like so many people do that.
But I don't want to do it in like a lame way. Like, now that I'm a wife, like no men must desire me. It's not like that. I like posted a picture of my bob like recently to my story. I can't remember why. Oh, it was really stupid. And then I had like multiple people, like new friends that I've met in New York, been like, "Oh my God, I didn't know you had a bob. Like, this is so
God.
cute." And some people were like, "You should do it again, like after the wedding."
When were your bob years?
My my bob years?
The bob years.
My bob years? It was when I was in Detroit. So I think it was summer 2022.
I haven't cut my hair since on set for Savage Fenty 4 years ago.
You haven't cut your hair in 4 years? I mean, you could
Yeah.
probably do a trim. You probably have a lot of dead
No,
ends.
yeah, I do. They're like, I'll like walk by that door and like I'll like my hair will get snagged.
Do a
on
little
it.
trim.
Yeah.
One more question, and then we're going to go into Chic or Freak.
Okay.
In the industry, in the creative industry, what is something that like really grinds your gears and like pisses you the fuck off?
So there are some really, really exceptional dancers out there. And when you're an exceptional dancer, you know, obviously you're higher profile and you get connected with a lot of people, and then you get onto the choreography track and you become a choreographer, but it doesn't necessarily mean you're a good choreographer, you know? Dancers, especially who are in the concert world and then go into commercial stuff by like, again, selling a product with choreography or whatever, like it just falls so flat, but it's just because they have a name to it. That irks me. That bothers me so bad. The other thing is, I mean, I've like written so many Substacks on it about like the ballet world. There's like a group of mean girls. Like it all started when the ballet world, or not the ballet world, Free People did a ballet thing. Like they like Free People movement back in 2013. They hired like this skinny ass model who like did not know how to wear point. Like she was not a dancer at all, really. And they just hired her, and then the ballet community came after them, and it just created the snowball effect of just like anyone who tries ballet or something like that, they just get shit on, and it just like makes us look so bad. It makes us look like a bunch of mean girls, and I think it's hurting us more than helping. When you bring point shoes into the mix, you have to hire a professional. So
well, it didn't help with like the Timothy Chalamet stuff. But
no, it didn't. But
I'm
T Shao. No, but I'm T Shao.
You're on Team.
I'm T Shao.
Why are you on T Shao's side?
Because we're worrying about the wrong number. Like the fact that you're getting, he's right. I'm sorry, but he's right. Like it is dying. And the institute, like the ballet institutions, I'm going to get blasted for this, first of all. Like, so I think there was like a $42 million deficit, like amongst all the ballet companies in the US. Not talking about like what's overseas and like in Europe, but like in America where like there's no funding really, like it's all cut, and we like, you know, have to like put people in seats without, you know, funding, because it's like, it's true. And they're not doing anything to innovate. Like, I mean, he's not like wrong. Ballet and opera are overlooked. The way he said it was shitty. He was like a shitty little impish boy saying it. Yeah, it was definitely
douchey. Okay, so now we're going to transition into a literally heinous original chic or freak, where I'm going to give Elsa some rapid fire topics, and you're going to tell me if they're chic or freak.
Oh my God. Okay.
Let's go. Zendaya.
Oh my God, chic. So chic forever.
How could anyone even say she's freak?
Yeah.
I asked you this because, like, we talk about celebrities a decent bit. And, like, I'm such a celebrity person. Obviously, I have a pop culture podcast, but you're kind of a hater, I feel like.
I just think that she is... God, I'm going to get put on blast again. I think that some of the things that she's acted in, she acts to me angry.
Oh, yeah, that is
with
true.
The Malcolm and Marie, I felt like that with...
Challengers.
With Challengers, she went like my personal preference is she goes too angry with it.
Well, Zendaya picks her projects, obviously, because she's such a star. Yeah, she just produces them all. But yeah, I mean, she's not very nice in Dune.
She's not. See, I haven't seen Dune. She's not nice in Dune.
I mean, she's not like Paul Atreides. She's like, you know, a warrior girl. I mean, Zendaya's so crazy to me. She's so famous. And,
she's so famous, like, and so stunning and beautiful.
I feel like our generation's like first, like I don't even know where to describe her, but like powerhouse, like A-list,
definitely. List. She's like definitely has legacy, or like not legacy. She's kind of untouchable.
She's totally untouchable. She is so classy. Like, and she's so like, she played every single card right with like her fame.
She really did. Apparently she struggles with really bad anxiety though. I'm sorry. I'm laughing because I'm like racking my brain about like
say something bad about her.
No, it's not that. The only bad thing online about her is like that Babadook thing. Like, you know, her with like the big hat, and like people think that there's something like that's the only bad thing.
Wait, what does she have anxiety about? Do you know?
I don't know. She just struggles with really bad anxiety. I mean, same.
Okay, who doesn't? Okay. Age gap relationships.
Ugh, chic as fuck. My man's 17 years older than me.
Obsessed.
And I could not be happier.
Good.
Yeah. Couldn't be.
He's great.
He is like, there's that one audio like trending audio where it's like, when I call my man in the middle of the day because nothing's going right, and it's like some random like mob boss guy being like, you got your goal set, you got this guy, you got this, da-da-da. It's like, that's how I feel. He's like, I'll freak out in the middle of the day about something going on, and he's like, he's so successful in what he does. Yeah. And so like he's really good at helping me navigate this.
Yeah, I love Jonathan because he's obviously a provider, he's obviously a protector, but he doesn't just like give you whatever you want.
No, he does not.
He runs a very tight ship.
Yeah, he does.
Which I feel like he could, but he like still preserves like your natural, like you need to, like your hustler mentality.
Yeah.
Like he still wants you to be like hustling. Okay. Correcting someone's form at the gym.
Freak.
Yeah.
I know. We talked about this.
Yeah.
I think it's weird. But again, like I'm not in the setting of your gym. Like I go to Equinox. Like the thing about Equinox,
I'm not with you poor people. Okay. I go
sorry,
to Equinox.
pores.
Okay. So Equinox.
Say that. If I can cut that out.
No, I love it.
Equinox feels very much, this is how I explain Soho Equinox to people. It's like when you're in the training arena in Hunger Games and you're all like having to like go around and like work with the spears and then like do finger painting and stuff like that. It's like that same kind of feeling. It's like you walk across the gym floor and like everyone's like watching like what's she gonna do with that kettlebell? You know what I mean? It's like a little bit of like no one's everyone's supportive. Like it's like you're all about to go into the fighting arena soon. So, like it's very it's just everyone's like sizing each other up.
So people aren't very nice there?
No, not at all. And I'm the meanest one. I'm the meanest bitch there. That's for fucking sure. Like someone like tries to like, like I'm like, no, I'm still using that. Or like, I'm just like, I don't want to give, okay, I know everyone's going to judge me and have a total opinion about me. I don't want to give a guy any idea that they can come up to me, that they can approach to me, even if it's goodwill. Like I don't care. I don't have time. The worst is when I'm like at the gym and I'm like literally in the middle of doing ab workout and like the guys will be like, hey, I'm like,
that's crazy.
I know. That happens a lot.
Yeah.
You have to be wary.
Yeah. I'm kind of a bully at my gym too, actually. Yeah. But I would only bully men, of course. Like,
yeah. Oh, I've never bullied a woman.
Like a woman, no. I do have like one of my gym enemies is a woman, but I felt like she was kind of rude to me. Like I asked how many sets she had left on the abduction machine. She was like, I just started.
Oh.
And I was like, okay, well,
sorry, I'm not watching you this whole time.
Yeah, literally. So I've been hating her ever since. Yeah. Okay, groaning at the gym, like because it's really heavy.
Death penalty.
Really?
Immediately.
Yeah.
Electric chair. Can I say that on
No, that's fine.
Immediately. I don't care. Yeah. Man or woman.
I did it the other day.
I know. You were telling me.
And
you know what? No, it's okay if it's and women are innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah, because guys, when they do it, it's so gross. There's spit flying everywhere. Like
it's scary.
It is scary, and it perpetrates rape culture.
Yeah. Whoa.
Call me too woke.
Whoa.
I don't have a good way to phrase this one, but scanning the room while talking to someone at a party.
Oh God! Death penalty again. I'm double D downing on this. On
double
this
D
phrase. Double D downing. I immediately think that you have a low IQ if you're scanning.
It's just so obnoxious. And it's so mean. Obvious.
It's so mean. It's so like we all know that you're doing it. And also, like when someone, even if I'm talking to someone and the waiter comes and is putting the food down, I'm like, want to make sure. It's like, no, I'm like making sure that I'm like really making eye contact with you.
Eye contact is such a power move. Like it's so, like it's not only polite, but it's confidence. Like it's cool.
Have you seen the Rachel Zegler where she's like, yeah. And I'm like, I don't like her really, but I guess I do. No, I do.
So this is when I was talking about how you hate like all celebrities.
No, you're so right.
Rachel Zegler's like a literal princess.
I know. I think it really pissed me off with the Met Gala thing. People like saying that like all these like celebrities on coke.
And it's such loser behavior because Rachel Zegler is not on coke, guys.
I know she's not. Like someone on her team would like be like, you can't be going out looking like a mess.
She's a literal Disney princess. She's such a theater nerd. Like coke would be like terrible for your vocals. Like she's an incredible singer. Like she's not on coke, guys. The jaw thing, I don't know. It was weird.
There's so much like, oh, it's snowing with all these celebrities.
It's like certain celebrities, the Rachel Zeglers of the world, absolutely not. When like a quirky movie comes out, like Everything Everywhere All at Once, and people are like, what drugs were they on when they made this?
I know, right?
Like, were they high when they wrote this? And it's like, no, movies take like 10 years to develop.
I know.
And it's also like you just can't accept the fact that some people are just like funny and creative and
it's
weird.
Like you have to be like on coke to like be cool.
Like you might need to be on drugs to come up with something interesting, but there's a lot of people that are just
couldn't be me.
Like couldn't be us.
Couldn't be me. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're wrapping up. Is there any advice that you want to give to the Haniacs about anything out there?
Let go or be dragged. That's always the one that I've been saying a lot recently. Let go or be dragged.
What is that? Just
like anything. It's like if you're holding on to something, you have to let go. It comes a lot from my Buddhist.
Oh yeah.
From my Dharma that I practice.
Forgot you're Buddhist.
I know I'm Buddhist.
You're like real Buddhist too, because your mom is.
Yeah, right. Retreats and everything, girl.
You're not like
I'm studying
Buddhist.
I'm studying the nature of the mind.
Wow, that's beautiful. We should do like ayahuasca.
Oh my god, I don't think I would ever do that.
I don't think I would either.
I'm also on Prozac, which
I'm raw dogging life right now.
Really, raw dog. Wow, I get really bad summertime sadness.
Like, I watch 50 First Dates, Happy Gilmore, click.
Like, oh, click.
I also get summertime sadness. I get springtime
really
sadness.
Mine's real bad recently. So I think like anyone else who's struggling with summertime sadness is just
call the number below.
Call the number below. I would say meditate, not to be an evangelist or anything, but like not to like go and like spread the dharma, but like meditating 20 minutes or like 10 minutes a day like changed my life. Yeah. Just like relaxing the body, like especially being in New York, like I'm like up like this all the time. Yeah. You know, so I'd say that's the advice that I have. And yeah. Okay. Go download my app, Master.
Yes, everyone go. If you're a creative or really anyone that's working on anything special, please download Master. You can do it on a desktop or on your phone.
And it's coming to the App Store very soon, hopefully mid to late summer.
Yes. And follow Elsa on Instagram. I'll be linking everything. The Victoria's Secret stuff, anything else that you guys want to see about Elsa, just go follow her. Or if you have any questions, you can go through me. Well, thank you so much for
thanks
coming.
for having me. Yay.